Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are here for episode 13 of our Formula 1 23 My Team Career Mode here at the Miami Grand Prix, racing around the Hard Rock Stadium. We are looking to further our push up the standings as we have a very bad start in the first two races of the season. We do not finish in the points in our first race. We barely finish in the points in our second race. So we got 6 points up on the board currently, and that is good enough for P10. If you guys have not seen the last video, be sure to go watch that. We had an epic battle with Lance Stroll to get those points up on the board. And we've had a few upgrades come through, so hopefully we are a little bit quicker in this race. We are here in Q1, and we put up our first flyer, and it's not looking good. We are down in P20. Miami, I have not raced this track a lot this season. It's going to be a recurring theme here. It's going to be a lot of the tracks that I don't race too much. Season 1, I opted to pick a lot of the tracks that I was kind of better at, and here in Season 2, we are picking tracks that I'm not so great at. So we're going to be struggling here. But that is what we are here for. We are 6/10 up on our previous flying lap. Hopefully it will be good enough to get into Q2. If we can't get into Q2 with the car that we have right now, we're in a little bit of trouble for the rest of the season. And we are behind 2 Williams and Nick DeVries at the moment. So it just goes to show you how bad I am at the track. I will say the first lap though, a little rusty. So as you can see, we are 1 second up on that previous flying lap down this long straight. But something I want to mention as well is I think our aero department has been slacking. We need to get some upgrades in because our car at the end of the straight, not here, but you'll see throughout the race, it kind of bottoms out. It reaches its top speed, starts over revving before we even get to the end of the straight. So I think we need to make our car a little less draggy to fully optimize the power of that Mercedes power unit. But we just squeeze in to Q2 here, and we come in P16. George Russell does not have a good quality. Yuki Tsunoda, on the other hand, has a great Q1, finishing in P7. Now we go into Q2 here, our first lap on the medium tire, just to save that set of soft tires for the second lap of a Q2, but that puts us down into P16. We also have Oscar Piastri notably down here with us in P13, and I say that because McLaren currently has the fastest car on the grid. So Oscar Piastri being in P13 right now, not great for him, but you never know, he could have gotten interfered with during his first flyer. So we'll see at the end of Q2 how he does. We are also with Valtteri Bottas, and that just again goes to show you how bad we are doing at the moment. Yuki Tsunoda, I'm assuming he's up there within the top 10. Hopefully he can squeeze in to Q3 at the very least. We have qualifying complete here, and I feel like this race will be similar to the last 2 races where we are really just fighting to stay in the points. I just feel like my pace hasn't been that great, and honestly as well, our car isn't as developed. I think we're 6th fastest car, so if you go in order of the number of drivers that there are, we'd be in P11 or P12, which is just outside the points. So technically speaking, we are where we're supposed to be, but obviously I would like to be doing better. And coming off a P3 in the constructors last season, this is pretty much unacceptable for our team. So hopefully we can get these upgrades in, increase our pace, and with Yuki Tsunoda helping us as well, shoot up the standings at least in the second half of the season. These next few races might be very tough for us, but we're going to cross the line here, and we are out in Q2 in P15, so we barely just scratch in there. We finish in front of Valtteri Bottas. Yuki Tsunoda, though, is going to finish in P7, and I think he is going to suffer a penalty, so he's going to be a few spots behind. But let's get into this race. Let's see what we can do here in Miami. Alright, it is time for the race here in Miami, and we got a lot of work to do here as we are starting down in P15. I don't know what's going on. Miami is definitely not my track, but I thought even with that, I'd be starting a little bit higher than we are now. We got Yuki Tsunoda in P9, so I think he's turned out to be a pretty good benchmark for where our performance should be. at the very least. So we should have been maybe 3 spots, I would say, at least higher than we are right now. But we're starting behind Esteban Ocon, in front of Valtteri Bottas. Almost went into the wall there. And we are going to start on the soft tires and go on to the mediums later on in the race. It appears that the front markers of this race are starting on the medium tires, and then people towards the back, for the most part, are starting on the soft. So maybe the people at the back trying to get a jump on the people in front, and we're going to try and do that. Might be a little bit tough with Esteban Ocon on the soft tires, but Oscar Piastri, he's ripe for the picking there, as he is starting on the medium tires. But we're going to see what we could do in Miami. Hopefully we could get into the points. I think I said that last race or the race before, and we did not get in to the points. It's been a tough start to the season, honestly. I thought we were going to start a lot better than we did, but it appears not. We've gotten off on the wrong foot, and we are now playing catch up as we are almost halfway through the season. This is race number 3 of 10, so 2 more races. We're going to be at that halfway point, and it doesn't look like we are making any sort of damage on the teams up front. But let's get on the grid here. Let's try to get into the points here in Miami and at least try to catch up to Yuki Tsunoda. Alright, but here we are for the Miami Grand Prix. We got 5 red lights, and this race is underway here. We got a good start. We're going to overtake Ocon right off the line. Can we get past Piastri going down to turn 1? Oh my goodness, thank God he left me that room. We're just going to go around the outside of Piastri, and we are going to move up 3 spots, it looks like. And I can't see where Piastri is. Is he in my mirrors? No, Albon is racing him currently. And we are already up a few spots, so great start. We're right behind Hamilton and Alonso, as I think Alonso is trying to go for a move there. And someone has a little bit of a lockup. So can we keep up with the guys in front there? I wonder how Yuki Tsunoda is doing. Teammate status. I guess that's not working today. Oh my God, I did not mean to do that, but we are going to dive down the inside of the final corner and get past Lewis Hamilton. We were super late on the brakes, and we need to upgrade the brakes on this car. They are very bad. Our power unit is like way too powerful for the brakes we currently have on the car. Lewis Hamilton trying to get back at us from that last overtake. Not enough though, and we are up into P11. Alonso starting to break away from the rest of the pack behind me, and he's with Pierre Gasly as well. Somehow Gasly in an Alpine has managed to get himself into the points. Oh my gosh, no, we got double overtaken by Piastri and Hamilton. The train can only be held for so long as they are now going wheel to wheel. We drop down into P13, but we now have DRS, so let's see if we can keep up with the Mercedes and the McLaren. Both cars way more developed than we are. So they are really, you know, trying to fight back in their races here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and here comes, what is that, Bottas? No, Albon in the Haas. He's trying to overtake us. We're using the battery to try and stick with him, but we will give him this position. He has contact with our front right, and we're giving him the position back just so we can take DRS off of him on the final straight. We'll get the run on him here. Let's get past him here. We got DRS. We got some battery saved up. So let's use it. Get past him. Get back into P13. And our engine is literally bottoming out. That has never happened to me before. We literally hit the max speed on our engine. Yeah, today is just not our day here. Valtteri Bottas, he's going to get a look on us down the inside. And I don't know. There's nothing I could do, man. We are just not fast enough. Yuki Tsunoda is having a great time up in P5, absolutely carrying the team right now. And the only thing I can say is that I suck at this track, apparently. If Yuki Tsunoda is able to get this much out of the car, we definitely have some work to do on our pace, especially here in Miami. It looks like Verstappen might be going slow. We are catching him very quickly here. And Albon in a Haas is overtaking him, but Valtteri Bottas now, I wasn't paying attention. He's trying to go for the move. He's going to have DRS as well. He's trying to shove us into the wall. We're going wheel to wheel once again down this long straight. And we can't outbrake him too much because our brakes just suck. And we almost have contact with Bottas, but we're able to keep that position. Verstappen, I'm assuming here, has some wing damage. So let's get that position off of him before he decides to dive into the pits. I'd like to, you know, have a little bit of a boost in confidence here. But Verstappen, looks like he's a sitting duck. Can we get past him here? Wing damage won't affect him too much on the straights. It might reduce his drag, if anything. So we are going to try and get past him. He might have suffered the damage early on last lap, just before we saw him. So is he going to dive into the pits here? Because it looks like he is suffering an issue of some sort. No, he's staying out. So we're going to get a chance to overtake Max Verstappen in P13. Let's see if we can get past him. Okay, so we're going to get DRS here on Verstappen. Can we get past him? Definitely seems slow. Just caught in his dirty air at the moment. And I don't think we're going to get past him here. We're going to have to wait as the engine, as you can hear, is just crying for help. As we are just way too fast in this car down the straights, that the engine can't even handle it. So I don't know what causes that issue or what department we have to work on in order to resolve that, but it definitely doesn't sound good. I've never heard that before, but here we should get Verstappen. Let's activate that battery once again. Get past him, get out of his dirty air, get us in some clean air. Hopefully he can hold up Logan Sargent in the Haas for a little bit, who's actually at one of his 3 home Grand Prix. Oh my god, Verstappen is fighting back here. And we go wide into the final corner, and Verstappen takes the spot back. Oh, come on. So we got another lap here, it looks like, behind Max Verstappen, just holding us up. Oh, we got a safety car. Red flag. The red flag is out. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. I'll put up the replay to see what has happened. But we have a chance here to, you know, redo the strategy. I guess we'll just go on to the mediums. Race suspended, lap 10. And yeah, so I guess we're just going to throw on the mediums because we still have to use 2 different tire compounds. We could go on to the hards, but I feel like the tire wear was decent. So let's give the mediums a shot. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we will get another red flag. If not, the mediums should suffice until the end of the race. So let's see here. Alright, so we're going to be starting in P13 Verstappen now. Has a fresh set of tires and a new fresh front wing. And we are a little slow to the start, but so is Hamilton. But we are going to overtake Hamilton and Verstappen. But Verstappen's fighting back now. And yeah, he definitely had some, you know, issues with the wing or something, but I see Yuki Tsunoda up there, so this is giving us a second chance to try and get past him. We're going to squeak right by Verstappen and push him wide, take that P12 back, and we are now in P12 with Alex Albon in the Haas in front of us. And why is my battery not working? My battery is not working. Why can't I deploy the battery? I can't deploy the battery right now. What the hell? I hope that's not an issue. It might just be a glitch. I might have to go into the pause menu real quick and see what's up with that. Well, let's see here. We are in P11 behind Albon. Alonso. Tsunoda just in front of him. Okay, there we go. So the battery is back. Thank God. Otherwise, we would have been in big trouble down this long straight. Yeah, and Verstappen now already trying to make a move, and he's going to go down the inside here. Please don't hit me. Tsunoda, 5-second penalty. Tsunoda has been giving a 5-second penalty, I'm assuming here, for contact with Alonso. They've been going at it for this opening lap. And now he's going to suffer, and especially with everyone so close at the moment. That is a hefty penalty to suffer. Let's see. I'm going to try and dive down the inside of Alex Albon. Maybe we can steal a P11 here as we approach the braking zone. And look at that. We're just going to sneak right in. take that P11 right out of Albon's hands. He's going to be fighting back, but now we got Alonso. We're approaching our teammate Yuki Tsunoda, so we are looking pretty good. That red flag has saved us for the time being. The only issue I could see here is that we are on the medium tires, and we have to be on these tires for the remainder of the race, so we're going to have to conserve them a little bit and hope to God that the tire wear doesn't just completely drop off as Alex Albon here fighting back. And we got a lot of action here in Miami, and we are falling behind the rest of the grid here. Holy crap, there's a lot of action going on in front of us, and we are joining this fight now with Yuki Tsunoda's penalty. We are currently in the points, which is great. Alonso is having a little trouble going past Yuki Tsunoda, so he's doing a great job holding him up for me. But we need to get past Alonso quickly because our tires are going to start falling off. Oh my god. We are doing it again. And we overtake Alonso. Not how we expect to, though. Just our brakes are so bad. In a way, it's kind of helping us. Alonso storming back now. He's pissed. He backs off. Why did Alonso back off like that? Looked like he was about to overtake us, and then I look back again, and he's way behind. Well, not way behind, but in terms of overtaking, he's way behind. Tsunoda trying to make a move on someone. I can't see who that is, though. I think that is Sergio Perez. And Tsunoda going wheel to wheel with Sergio Perez, and he gets past. He sees he's got that 5-second penalty, trying to make the most of it to minimize that damage. And here comes Fernando Alonso again. I don't think we're going to have DRS here. Alonso is going to have DRS. So we are now in a battle with Fernando Alonso, trying to stay within the points. Oh, this guy's moving under braking, man. This is the same thing that happened to us in F1 22 with Lewis Hamilton, I remember. They like to move under braking through that corner, and it causes a little bit of drama. So here we go. We're going to have another opportunity here on Fernando Alonso. Oh, bad exit. Crap. All right. Well, we're not going to have a Verstappen trying to go for the move. It's a little scary. I just have his theme song stuck in my head here. And not able to pass us here. Can Verstappen get off my ass, please? This guy has been harassing me for the last few laps, and we can't seem to shake him. It's costing us time to Alonso and Tsunoda up ahead. And I'd like to get past both of them, but Verstappen's not making it easy behind us. He's applying the pressure right now. And I guess the goal of this race is to stay within 5 seconds of Tsunoda, because then we will be in the points here. And we're going to have a good run. Why does Alonso or Tsunoda have their DRSs turned on? And we're going to go deep into the corner. And do we have a double overtake on our hands here? We're wheel to wheel with Alonso trying to avoid contact. And we do have a double overtake done up into P9. So that is 2 points for us. Sergio Perez and Lando Norris up in P8 and P7. But we are now sitting ducks here without DRS. Alonso and Yuki Tsunoda were not using their DRS there, but Alonso decides to turn on his DRS now, and he is going to get past us into P9. We definitely can win that place back. We've had good pace over Fernando Alonso for this entire session, and now he's going to be out of DRS range, so it's going to be a little bit easier to stick with him. He's been riding on Yuki Tsunoda's tail for the majority of this race. Let's get past Alonso here. We're going to have DRS. Going to get past him quite easily. Get back into P9. Give us those 2 points. Verstappen going to try and make his move once again here. He's going to try and send it down the inside. We tried to squeeze him, but he already took the spot before we could get there. And he is right behind us. He's going to have DRS here. We're kind of catching up to Perez and Norris. We lose out to them down the back straight because they are playing DRS tag with each other, and we are just not close enough. We got Verstappen and Albon here in a battle for the points. No more Yuki Tsunoda to save us, and there it is again, that moving under braking. I think he had a little bit of contact with me, so we are just going to slice him out here. A little payback for doing what he just did. And yeah, no more Yuki Tsunoda to save us. He has fallen back behind me, so if we drop out of P10 here, we are out of the points, and we need these 2 points badly because it looks like we might be battling with the back field here, and Alex Albon is going to go for a move, and he's going to get it done easily, and now we are very vulnerable to Max Verstappen. Can we fight back with Alex Albon in the Haas? So we are headed on to the final lap here. Can we hold off Max Verstappen? Just squeeze into the points. Here he comes down into turn 1. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. We need to stay in the points here. We're gonna squeeze him out. He's riding the curb. He makes contact with us. We didn't really give him enough racing room there, but Lewis Hamilton also trying to get in on this battle now. It is Alex Albon who manages to pass me, and he's very slow in sector 2, so we catch up to him a little bit there. But here we go. If we can't hold off this straight, or we can't hold off Max Verstappen from this straight, we are screwed. We're gonna use all the battery that we have and pray to God that something does not happen here, or does happen. Depends how you're looking at it. Hamilton trying to get past Max Verstappen, and we are going into the corner. We successfully hold them off, so now we just have to hold them off for that last straight. I never thought the battle for 1 point would be so dramatic here, as George Russell wins the Miami Grand Prix, and his teammate Lewis Hamilton is here in the trenches fighting for the last point with me right now. He gets past Max Verstappen, and can Hamilton pass me? Oh, he's on the charge. No, we gotta outbreak him here. Oh my God. Oh, we have contact with Hamilton through the final corner. We are able to hold him off here, and we are going to get that 1 point for Verstappen. Wheel to wheel. Oh my God. Holy crap, man. I think my mic might have shorted out there. I don't know if you guys even heard me, but I'm freaking screaming here. Holy crap. A little bit overly aggressive. FIA doesn't say anything. We're going to keep that 1 point. Oh my God. But what a crazy ending to that race. We managed to hold off 2 former world champions to secure 1 point in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship. Oscar Piastri storms in from P13 to take P2 in this race. George Russell wins, and Lance Stroll in Aston Martin secures his first podium in a long time. I don't know how George Russell got driver of the day. I feel like it should have been Oscar Piastri. He started in P13, somehow managed to finish on the podium. I'm assuming the red flag really helped him out with that. And the red flag really helped us out as well, because our soft tires were not in a good state, and we had a number of laps to go before we went in to pit. Yuki Tsunoda too just fell off the wagon entirely this weekend. Had a great qualifying, starts at P9, drops all the way down to P20, so no points for him. We've yet to have a race this season where both drivers are in the points. So if we look at the constructors standings here, we drop down to P7, or remain in P7. Alpine is just in front of us with 14 points, so we're not too far behind. Hopefully as these upgrades start to come in, we can, push forward through the grid and make our way up the Constructors Championship standings. We also got 2,700 points to upgrade the car here. So we're going to get the SidePod profile upgrade, and we're not going to rush anything. I no longer trust my team at the moment to, push rushed upgrades through on time. So we're just going to get the standard. We may suffer a little bit in the Imola Grand Prix, but it's going to pay us dividends here for the Spanish Grand Prix, as we'd probably jump up to the 3rd fastest car, or 3rd most aerodynamically balanced car. And we still got 1100, so what can we get with that? It's suggesting a durability upgrade, which I'm not too, excited to get any sort of durability upgrades. Maybe we can go for another power unit upgrade or a chassis upgrade. Let's see where we are slacking here. So it seems like aerodynamics, we're still slacking. After that would be the durability, and then chassis and power unit look pretty balanced. So let's go for another aerodynamics. I think there's a minor upgrade here we can get, which would be the rear wing. flap. So let's get that, and that's going to push us even further up the standings, which will also be ready for after Imola. Hopefully those two upgrades are ready on time, and then we have to replace the MGU-H, and I think I might as well go ahead and place the turbocharger here because that will be in the yellow probably at the start of the Grand Prix next race. So we're going to replace both of these here just so we keep the engine fresh. We may have to suffer a penalty later on in the season, but we will worry about that when it comes. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. That was a great race, honestly, for someone who was literally just contending for 1 point. But if you guys really enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and if you guys are looking forward to more F1 content, be sure to hit the notification bell as well so you guys know when the videos come out. We will be starting our F1 career in the driver career mode series in the next one, so stay tuned for that. And then obviously we continue our fight in the Constructors Championship here on our My Team career mode. So again, if you guys are excited for that, hit the notification bell. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Have a great night, everyone.